The Straw Hat Pirates will go down as some of the most legendary pirates in the story of One Piece, but today I'm going to be doing a video discussing the new Straw Hat Pirate crew and why you guys need to be excited for the upgraded version of the Straw Hat Pirates. Because what if I told you they were going to get some revamping that was going to make them even more overpowered? Now, yes, you guys heard me. They're going to get some revamping that's going to make them more overpowered than what they are, because the monster trio alone, we see how strong they've gotten. Zoro recently, to be exact, he is officially on his way to Yonko level, but we can't forget about Sanji because he's at least Yonko commander level. Then Luffy, we already know how strong Luffy is, and these guys, they are not in their end of series prime yet. So the monster trio alone, they are carrying the strength when it comes to the Straw Hat Pirates. But we see that the new crew members like Jinbei, he does help a lot in power, and I do think that will be a symbolization of what's to come with the Straw Hat Pirates. More characters that are powerful, because the Straw Hat Pirates, they're not necessarily the strongest crew of pirates. Don't get me wrong, they're epic, but compared to other groups, there are a lot of crew members who are stronger than the lower half of the Straw Hat Pirates. So I can understand why they would need more power. And we've even seen the Straw Hat Grand Fleet has increased a lot, including Luffy's new allies. For example, characters like Marco or Law, who do agree to have an alliance with Luffy, but they're not a part of the ally of the Straw Hat Alliance. He has a lot more allies too, and I definitely do think that the crew itself will need a boost in power in order to take that next step that will make them be considered a legendary crew of pirates. And speaking of his crew, I had to discuss the fact that Luffy's crew is so unique because of the difference in mates. Because usually when it comes to the One Piece world, the crews, they all follow like a certain theme. For example, Kaido, animal, badass, you gotta be a savage. Eustace Kid, you just gotta be a killer, you gotta be able to do whatever it takes, etc, etc. But with Luffy, his crew doesn't have a theme. It's kind of just, you can do whatever you want, just be free and follow your dreams. And we've been seeing that Luffy recently, he's been getting in touch with the older generation a lot. Example, Jinbei, we've seen that he invited Jinbei to join his crew, and Jinbei, he was around back when Ace was still going out with his Rangers. That just goes to show you how old he is. We can't forget about his master Rayleigh, because even though to us it might seem like that the time skip was so long ago, in the story of One Piece, the time skip was not that far ago. So that just goes to show you that Luffy, he has connections with the man who was right-hand man to the Pirate King. And this is a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. All we're gonna say is Hyogoro. If you're an anime only, you do not know who that is, but just know he is a legendary Wado samurai, and Luffy, man, oh man, let's just say that he's on his good side. So I definitely do think that Luffy making friends with all these members of the old generation is a hint at what's to come for the Straw Hat Pirate crew. And I believe that Luffy will recruit somebody from the old generation that is overpowered, because Luffy's crew, they're going to need a lot of knowledge in order to find the One Piece, and Robin alone won't just cut it. So that's why I think they will need somebody that has not only a lot of knowledge, but has the power to back it up too. There's a couple characters that I think could join. Number one would be Douglas Bullet. Now, he has just been revealed to be a member of the Roger Pirates from the past, and we know that Luffy is going to fight him in the movie, which is going to be coming out pretty soon. And we know that Luffy, once he does beat him, he does have a way of swaying people's hearts. So what if he does convince Douglas Bullet to actually join him? Yes, somebody from Roger's crew actually joining Luffy's crew, I think that would be amazing. And I do think that it could happen because they both have the same aspirations. Coming in at number 2 would be Aokiji. Now, we know that he did leave the Marines, and it's kind of been tossed up as to what he actually is doing, because we've been hearing that he's teamed up with Blackbeard. Some people have been saying that he's actually joined the crew. Some people think that he's not on the crew, he's just working with them. Me personally, I don't think he's a member of Blackbeard's crew, but he's just working with them, for the time being. Whereas I do think that Aokiji, he actually could align himself with the Straw Hats, because like I said, he is a vagabond, but he also does have the connection with Robin. He let her live. He has a connection with Luffy and everybody else, obviously because he trained underneath Garp, so he would probably want to help Garp's grandson. I think that would be cool. So I definitely do think Aokiji, him leaving the Marines. Him going off and becoming a vagabond is a huge reason for him to actually become a member of the Straw Hats. And last but not least, Shiki. Yes, I have to discuss Shiki just because he was the original legend from the old generation, and a lot of people, they have been wondering where's Shiki at. We know that obviously once Roger and everybody left, that is kind of when Shiki disappeared, but what if Shiki actually comes back and he's a member of the Straw Hat Pirates? I think he would be in the same category as Jinbei, where he wouldn't be super overpowered, but he would still be able to hold his own against some of the top tiers, whereas somebody like Aokiji would be like super overpowered for their crew. But overall, who do you guys think are going to be the next people to join Luffy's crew? Because we see even his alliances growing. He's starting to get legendary Wano Samurai on his team. So Luffy, his Straw Hat Pirate crew is definitely joining, and I definitely said growing. I meant to say growing instead of joining. It's definitely growing, and I definitely can't wait to see what his new crew has in store for us. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't.